So if we're assuming, first of all, well, the problem is, or the situation is, the video with Hulk, immortal Hulk versus the Thing. So first of all, this regular Thing, and then there's a Hulk who grows in power with his anger, but he's also immortal. So I don't even know why that would be a matchup.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And do you, but I think regular Hulk would be the Thing. Like he could probably just break it apart. I don't know a lot about the Thing, but he's just a man made out of rock. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Are you listening?
Yeah.
When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be?
I never know whether to listen or not.
Well, to listen or not to listen, that's the question. Now, that isn't so silly as it sounds. I wonder what would happen if everyone in the world began to listen, really to pay attention to everything. I'll bet they'd get a lot more out of life.
A pretty common problem in communication happens whenever two people, or I guess just more than one person, is talking. And the person doing the listening isn't actually doing any listening. As far as a conversation goes, the problem happens whenever the two people aren't gaining information mutually.
I think it might be said that the goal of a good listener is total awareness of his surroundings. I can hear all of you asking if the goal is worth pursuing.
Alright, so the point of this video is like an explanation of how when one person is talking to another person, the other person, person two, is more concerned with what they have to say and not concerned with what person one is currently saying. So the conversation kind of isn't productive when that happens. Did you hear anything I said? Are you looking at those sprinkles?
Something about communication.
You're eating the ingredients.
There's
on
not
those
only
sprinkles?
sprinkles in my hand, but also a dog here. So whatever you have to say is likely going to be less interesting than these two things combined.
Okay. What I was trying to say is that usually when one person is talking to another person, they have a good argument for whatever the conversation is, so they are confident about that, and that takes a lot of brain effort to like hold on to exactly what you want to say.
That's true.
And if you slip away from that, you might just... Well, if you slip away from that at that point, then you're not going to have anything to say, and you're not going to know what's going on in the conversation.
Anyone who can be called truly valuable and contributive can be said to be listening to himself, in the sense that he's interpreting what he is hearing. But at the same time, he must go on hearing what the other fellow is saying. He must listen two ways at once, to his own thoughts and to his surroundings. Now, this may sound difficult. Maybe it is, but it isn't impossible.
All right. Hey, Josh. Thank you for talking to us about this communication topic.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so is this like a common problem for you, the like lack of listening in like a conversation?
I do see it a lot.
Yeah, but like, what's the effect that it normally has on you?
It's usually just kind of a...
But like, how often does it happen? Like, in a conversation?
Not as often as I think
But
it does.
how
More
do
so
you make
people
things come out right?
don't.
What do you do? Believe me, it's something to think about. Are we really listening? Or Are we only hearing?